Good afternoon.
Everything okay today?
Okay, today.
Very good, very good. It's good to have you here, guys. Sorry about yesterday. I couldn't wait anymore, but today we're going to have a good class. So let's start the class. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. Let me share my screen with you so you can see my presentation that is here. We are in this unit number 4, everyday life, and we are continuing learning about how to describe a typical morning with the present simple. Lesson B, describe weekly routines with more activities we do during the week and answer yes no questions. And we are going to move forward maybe to lesson C with some phrases that we can use to sound more friendly when we are speaking, not only saying yes or no, but more phrases. Let's review what we have learned during this unit. In this unit, we learn how to answer what is your typical day like or morning like with activities you do in the morning. For example, here we have some activities that we can do in the morning. For example, here, wake up, get up, take a shower, get dressed, comb my hair, have breakfast, and so on. So the question is, what's your typical morning like? Carolina, give me 2, 3 examples. What's your typical morning like, Carolina?
Um, I wake up, I get up, and I take shower. I get it dressed. I come back. I have breakfast.
Okay, very good. What about you, Antonio? What is your typical morning like? Do you do activities?
Hello,
Mm-hmm.
I take shower,
Okay, good.
I comb my hair,
Okay,
mm, I finish work,
okay. I finished work. Very good. Here also we review the pronouns. We have singular pronouns like I, first person, I do the action. For example, I wake up. You, singular, meaning only one person. For example, you, Antonio, you wake up. Or you, Carolina, you get up. Or you eat breakfast, only one. This is singular. Also, we have singular for he and she, only one person, meaning he, a man or a boy, she for a woman or a girl, is only one person, singular. And the plurals, we, you, and they, that talk about multiplicity or two people or more. We learn also that with he, she, and it, the third person, we need to change the verb. We need to modify the verb with the third person. Here are the rules, and I want you to see a video about these verbs. Remember, for example, here in everyday life, in our unit, this person here, Greg O'Neill, in first person, using I, he says, I am pretty busy. I get up. I listen to the radio. Negative, I don't watch TV. For example, here, Jennifer, she talks about her brother and sister. What is the problem with her brother and sister? My brother and sister make a lot of noise. They don't care. Antonio, can you read this part, please? What is the activity of the sister?
Yes, my sister watches TV.
My sister watches TV. Watches. You see here? S-E-S to change the verb. Carolina, can you read please this part? My brother and
My
heroes uh-huh,
plays games on the computer.
plays games. Very good. That's the way we change the verb for third person. For example, here, what about the husband? What is the activity of the husband? He can,
He
he
drives.
what?
He drives.
He
He drives.
drives. What about Alex Stern's wife? What is her activity?
Newspapers.
Painter.
Newspaper.
They
They
read
read the
the
newspaper.
newspaper.
You.
He says, I have breakfast and my wife what?
It's coffee.
Has coffee.
Has coffee. You see the difference here? Very important. When he is speaking about he, I have breakfast.
Breakfast.
But my wife or she has coffee. Have changes to has for he or she, third person. Okay, let's continue. More activities. Listen, read, drives. Negative doesn't have. And we learn the simple present statement. Let me present you a small video about these rules. Please watch this and let me explain. In the simple present tense for third person, we change the verb in different ways depending on the verb. Here, we are going to go and see about how do we change the verbs. Okay, let's see. Not moving forward. Let me see what the problem is. Okay, yeah, my computer is getting tired. Here goes. Now, let me say that this video is only for the use of third person, he, she, it. There are some spelling rules for the verbs in third person. Let's remember again the pronouns. This is singular, I, for first person. Second person, singular, you, only one. Third person, singular, he, she, and it. It is for a thing or an animal or a place. Now, to form the simple present in third person, we change the verb. Here, when I do the action, I say I play. You play only one, but he, she, or it, the verb changes. He plays. Repeat with me, please.
He plays.
He plays.
He
She plays.
She plays.
It plays.
He plays.
But we, you plural, and they, the verb doesn't changes, okay? We only add an S to the verb for third person, for he, she, and it. Only for those pronouns. Only for those pronouns or the name of the person. For example, I can say Antonio gets up. Antonio, only one. Or he gets up. He substitutes the name Antonio. Or in case of Carolina, Carolina has breakfast. I'm not going to use your name, Carolina. I'm going to use she. She has breakfast. So the pronoun substitutes the name. Okay. More examples here with I, you, we, they, and he, she, it. For example, I eat, you eat, we eat, they eat. But he what? Repeat,
He
please.
eats.
He what?
He eats.
Eats.
He
He
eats.
eats. She eats.
It
It.
eats.
Very good. The same applies for more verbs. See the examples. Drink.
Drink.
In this case, I drink, you drink, we drink, they drink. But he, Carolina, he what? He
Eats. He
drinks.
drinks. She drinks. It drinks.
Very good. Antonio, you too, please. One more verb. Read.
Read.
He,
Reads.
she.
He reads. She reads. It reads.
Very good. That's the way we change the verb. Write is another example. Write.
Right.
I write, you write, we write, they write. But he, she, it, can you repeat together, Carolina and Antonio, please? 1,
He
2, 3.
Why?
writes. She writes. It writes.
You too, Antonio? 1, 2, 3. He,
He writes. She writes. It writes.
very good. That's the way we change the verb. Also, there are more verbs. You see, we add an S to most verbs. Let's see some other verbs. For example, here, wash. Wash has a different ending. Please take a look. Wash, SH. What happened to the verb with SH? Let's see. Here it goes. Washes. We add ES to the verb. Wash, washes. I wash, you wash, we wash, they wash. Repeat he, she, it. Carolina and Antonio. 1, 2, 3.
He watches.
She
Washes.
Watches. It watches.
Very good. More verbs. Let's see another verb. Fix.
fixes.
Now, he, she, it. Oops. Let me go back. My mistake. Here we go again. Okay. Wash, washes. Fix,
Fixes.
fixes. Okay, please, you repeat using these pronouns with the verb. 1, 2, 3.
He
He
fixes.
fixes. She fixes. It fixes.
Very good. One more verb. Watch, like watch TV.
He watches. She watches. It watches.
Watches.
Okay.
Watches. Watches.
Very good. So for these verbs, pass is another verb. He,
passes. She passes. It passes.
very good. These verbs ends in a different way. So when you see a verb that ends in SH, X, CH, or S, or double S, you add ES to the verb, okay? Now let's see some examples. I want you to help me to modify the verb, okay? One more thing. Do changes to what?
Does.
Does. I do, you do, we do, they do. He does. He does. Like number 2, does. She
does.
it.
Does.
Okay, repeat again, please. 1, 2, 3.
He does. She does.
Yes.
It does.
Very good. What about go? This is another verb that ends in an O.
Goes.
Goes.
Go.
Goes.
Go.
I go, you go, we go, they go. But he, she, it goes.
Goes.
Please repeat the pronoun and the verb. 1, 2,
Go.
3.
He goes. She goes. It goes.
Very good. Very good. Now let's see. Here's the explanation. When a verb ends in an O, you add ES. Now let's see a little example, well, a little practice. For example, this is the pronoun I, and this is the verb eat. What
I
is the
eat.
correct? Exactly. I what?
I eat
I eat. We don't change the verb. I eat.
breakfast
Number
every
two, Antonio, you and the verb go.
You do.
You go, exactly. Now, Tom,
time. This
his hands before lunch. And
watch
this is the verb.
Washes.
on watch
Washes, exactly. Washes. Tom washes his hands before lunch. Repeat after me, please. Tom washes his hands
And
before lunch.
lunch.
Tom washes his hands before lunch.
Very good. Now we have an object, the alarm clock. So the alarm clock is when you hear the ring and you wake up. So in this case, ring.
Ring.
Ring is the sound. What is the correct way to say here?
Rings.
Rings. Exactly. So the alarm clock rings. We add an S. Can you repeat the sentence? Listen first and then repeat. The alarm clock rings every morning at 7 o'clock.
The alarm clock rings every morning at 7 o'clock.
Very good. Number five, this is Mary. Mary and the verb is do. What is the conjugation here?
Dog.
Dos.
Does, exactly. Mary does her homework after school. Repeat, please. One, two, three.
Mary does her
Homework.
homework after school.
Excellent. And finally, here we have we, and we have the verb watch. What is the correct word for here?
Watch.
We, what, Antonio?
Watch.
Watch, only watch, because we is plural.
Watch.
It's more than one person. Very good. So this is a simple exercise that you can do also in the book or in the workbook. Remember, here we change these verbs in this exercise. In this exercise, her son gets up. She exercises. Her son plays. She listens to the radio. Can you read number 4, Antonio?
She and her two workers is breakfast
Breakfast
to together.
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 Here is she and her co-workers. We don't change the verb because here is like we are talking about they. She and her co-workers, they. So the verb doesn't change. What about number 5, Carolina? Can you read number 5?
Kathy checks her email right after breakfast.
Exactly. Kathy checks her email. Checks because it's only Kathy. And finally, her boss is only one person, only one boss. What pronoun do we use for her boss? Is a man. What pronoun? He or she?
Yes.
She.
He.
She.
He. Why he? Because he is a man. He is the boss. He is a man. So her boss, what?
Reads
Reads
the newspaper.
the newspaper. What is the newspaper?
Periódico.
Exactly.
That one is
So those are examples of how we change the verb. We also complete these sentences here using affirmative and negative. For example, we have, but we don't talk. My mother has, she doesn't eat. And it's more common to use doesn't and don't as a contraction when you say something that is not real or is negative. Help me to read this part, please. 1, 2, 3. Read it.
I don't eat lunch.
Very good. Antonio, number 2.
You don't have tea.
Exactly. Carolina?
We don't get up early.
Very good. And finally, Antonio?
They don't read books.
They don't read books. Yes, they are family of Peña Nieto. They don't read books. But remember, for he and she, we use doesn't. Doesn't is the negative for he and she. You see the difference? Please, Carolina, repeat this sentence.
He doesn't listen to the cities.
Very good, very good. And also here the verb doesn't have an S. So we don't add an S when the sentence is negative. We use no S when the sentence is negative. Antonio, can you read the second one?
She does
Doesn't.
doesn't watch videos.
Very good, Antonio. She doesn't watch videos. Again, this is negative. That's why we don't say watches. We say only watch. Here we have the ES, and that's it. We need no more. Okay. Now let's go. Well, we saw the pronunciation about the 3 sounds we have for English for ending of the verbs. Repeat after me. Z. No, sorry, no, it's likes,
Like
gets.
get,
This one is Z.
z,
Listens,
listen,
studies.
study,
And finally, we have is,
eat,
is,
eat,
Is
relaxes,
relax.
watches.
watch,
Some verbs need to sound like that, okay? We identify those sounds. Now let's go to part B, routines. This is where we are now. We are moving on. By the way, I forgot to show you this. Some verbs end in a consonant plus Y. So when we have a consonant and Y, we have to modify the verbs. We lose the Y, we don't use the Y, we eliminate the Y, and we add IES. So study becomes studies. For example, he what? Can you say the pronunciation for he? He
studies,
studies, or she
she studies,
studies. Cry. He
cries,
cries. She
cries,
worry. Worry means preocuparse. I worry. Oh, I worry. You worry. But he,
she worries,
she worries. And like Superman, well, I don't fly. But Superman, what?
flies,
He flies.
flies,
Supergirl,
she flies.
she flies. Excellent. So
Cry,
that's,
teacher,
uh-huh.
¿qué es? O sea, ¿qué significa?
Fly?
No, cries,
Cry. Oh, cry. You cry.
llorar,
Cry. Worry. Oh, worry. You are worried. Fly like Superman.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes, very good. Let's continue. We are in lesson B now, and we are moving on. Let's see about lesson B in the book. Here we have routines. It says, what is a routine? What can you understand about the word routine. What is a routine, Anton? Routine.
In the house,
In the house, maybe
my phone count,
in a field, in a
sport,
class.
play sport,
What is a routine, Carolina? Routine. What means routine?
Um, at
In,
work,
in Spanish, no. What is routine?
lo que hacemos diario,
Exactly. How do you say routines in Spanish?
actividades diarias,
Well, in Spanish, we say rutinas.
rutinas.
Okay?
Yeah.
Everyday activities for the whole day. And here we have some activities. For example, number one. Well, let's listen to these routines by the audio, okay?
Page 36.
Can you hear the audio?
Lesson B.
Yes.
Okay.
Routines. 1.
Number one.
Building vocabulary. A. Listen and say the expressions.
Ready? You are going to hear and repeat the expressions, okay?
Okay.
Take a class.
Take a class.
Take a class.
Clean the house.
Clean the house.
Antonio, I can ask you.
Play sports.
Play sport.
group,
Go shopping.
Go shopping.
Go shopping.
Do the laundry.
Do the laundry.
only,
Make phone calls.
Make
phone call,
Make phone calls. Okay, so take a class. For example, today, Antonio takes a class. Carolina takes a class. Antonio and Carolina take a class today. Take a class is something you do when you study at school. Okay? What means clean the house? What is clean the house? It's something that you like to do, right? What? Exactly. Every day you have to sweep, you have to clean, you have to wash the dishes. You love to do it, right, Antonio? No?
play sport,
What about clean the house? Do you clean your house, Antonio?
play sport,
No, right here, clean the house.
in the house.
Do you clean your house? Yes or no?
Mane?
Yes or no? Do you clean the house?
Yes,
Really? What about play sports?
yes, play sport,
Okay. What sport do you play? Do you play soccer, baseball? What sport do you play?
play soccer, he plays basketball,
Oh, very good. Carolina, do you play sports?
I'm not teacher.
No. Okay. Volleyball, maybe basket. What about go shopping? Do you like to go shopping?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Oh, Antonio, do you go shopping?
yes, teacher,
Very good. We buy cell phones, we buy clothes, we buy many things. We go shopping to many places. What about do the laundry? What means do the laundry?
Lavarnos.
Exactly.
do you know?
Lavar la ropa, do the laundry. Is the activity that we do maybe in the lavadero, the washer place, or maybe in a washer machine like this one. And what about this activity?
My phone call,
Make phone. Do you make phone calls, Antonio?
yes,
Do you make phone calls, Carolina?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, check, please. Put a check in the activities you do. These are regular activities. We do this every day or every week. You check the activities you do. For example, in my case, I do some activities. So I'm going to put a check. I take classes too. That's number one for me. Clean the house, not really. I help a little. I go shopping. Uh, I don't do the laundry. My wife does, but I make phone calls. Play sports. My knees, my rodillas are really bad, so I don't play sports. Okay. So you check your activities. Okay.
Okay.
Now here, these are the days of the week. We have 7 days. Okay. Do you know the days of the week? Number one is Sunday. What is Sunday?
Today,
El domingo.
Sunday, yes, is when you go to church. Maybe that's a routine. Or Monday, well, it's Monday is when you go to school. Can you repeat with me the days of the week? Sunday,
Sunday.
Sunday,
Monday,
Monday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday is the next day after Monday. Wednesday,
Wednesday.
Thursday,
Thursday.
Friday,
Friday,
Friday.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yes, Sunday you go to church. Monday, well, more activities. In this case, play soccer. Tuesday, maybe you go to 2 for 1 in the movies. Al 2 por 1 in the movies. Or Wednesday. Thursday in Guerrero, we all go to the pozole, ¿verdad, Carolina?
Yes, teacher.
And on Friday, well, we go out with friends. And on Saturday, maybe we go shopping. Here, please, for each day of the week, write one thing you usually do, an activity that you do in those days, a normal activity, a routine, something you do, for example, on Sunday. What do you do on Sundays? Can you write it down, please? I'm going to give you 1 minute. Think about an activity you do on Sunday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. One activity only for each day. For example, in my case, Saturday, go to church. I go to church. On Tuesdays, what do I do on Tuesdays? Well, I watch TV. Wednesday, sometimes I go to the movies, 2 for 1, because is the is cheaper. On Thursday, maybe in Acapulco, eat pozole, or maybe in Puebla, eat mole. I don't know. You tell me, Antonio. On Friday, go out with friends, and on Saturday, well, I stay home. I don't go anywhere. I stay home. What about you, Antonio, for Sunday? What is your activity? Antonio? Or you, Carolina, what is your activity on Sunday?
On Sunday, I watch TV.
Okay. For example, here, let's check the example. I play soccer on Monday, so I'm going to say, I go to church on Sundays.
Oh,
Now you, Carolina, what do you do?
I watch TV on Sunday.
Yes, in this case, Carolina, very good. We are going to add an S at the end of the day, okay?
Okay.
Because we are talking about routines.
Sunday.
Can you repeat again your activity?
Okay. I watch TV on Mondays.
Very good. Antonio, what about you on Tuesdays?
Watch TV Tuesdays.
You say I what? Please follow the example. You say I watch TV and then the day. I watch TV on Tuesday. Can you repeat that, Antonio, please? 1, 2, 3. I cannot hear you, Antonio. Maybe Antonio is
Perdón,
busy.
perdón.
Okay, don't worry.
I watch TV Tuesday
On
on
Tuesdays with an S.
no,
Yes,
yes.
I watch TV on
watch
Tuesday.
TV.
What about Wednesday, Carolina? What is your activity?
I go to movies on Wednesday.
On Wednesdays. Very good. Antonio, Thursday. What is your activity on Thursdays?
Oh, yes. I eat mole
Okay,
on Tuesday.
Thursdays. Very good. What about you, Carolina, on Friday? What is your activity? Your activity, not my activity.
Okay. I exercise
Very good.
on Friday.
Fridays. Very good, Carolina.
Right.
Antonio, your activity on Saturdays.
I stay home Saturdays on Saturday.
On Saturdays. Can you repeat that, please?
I stay home on Saturdays.
On Saturdays. Very good. Very important. I stay home on to talk about the days of the week. On Sunday, on Monday, on Tuesday, Wednesday, on Thursday, on Friday, on Saturday. We use on to talk about days of the week. Very important. Okay? On. Repeat after me. On Sunday.
On Sunday.
Or plural. On Sundays.
On Sunday.
On Monday.
On Monday.
On Monday.
On Tuesdays.
On Tuesday.
Tuesday.
On Wednesdays.
On Wednesday.
On Thursdays.
On Thursday.
On Fridays.
On Friday.
On Saturdays.
On Saturday.
When we talk about our routines, we use I, then the activity, on, and we use days with a plural sound, okay? Because these are routines we do during the week. Any questions here? No questions? It's okay?
Cuando
Yes.
le agrega la S a, por ejemplo, Sunday es domingo, y si le agrega la S es fines de semana o Sunday.
No, Sundays.
Sunday.
Solo you
Domingo.
say Sundays, los domingos.
Okay.
For example, in Spanish, yo voy a la iglesia los domingos.
Okay.
¿Sí? Yo no digo voy a la iglesia los domingos. No, los domingos.
Okay.
So I go to church on Sundays. Okay?
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Yes. So remember, this is because we are talking about routines, things that we do in the week for each day of the week. We have routines. We do different things. Yes.
Y si quiero decir, yo, por ejemplo, yo juego fútbol este domingo, ya no le agrego la S.
It's only one Sunday because it's only one Sunday. But if you play soccer every Sunday, you add the S, okay?
Okay.
It's only one day? Yes, I play soccer this Sunday. Only one. But if it's a general activity, you repeat the activity this Sunday. For example, the calendar. You go to the calendar and you say, oh, I play soccer this Sunday. Oh, these two. Oh, these two. Plural. I play soccer on Sundays. Every Sunday. It's only one Sunday. Oh, I play soccer this Sunday. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's see more about building language. We have a questionnaire. Questions. We need to complete the questions and answers. We are going to follow the examples here. Okay, we are going to listen to these examples. And at the end of the activity, you are going to write, you are going to circle the answers that are true for you. Okay, let's listen the questions. Follow the reading in the book or in my screen. There it goes.
Page 36. 2. Building language. A. Listen to the questionnaire.
What's your weekly routine?
This is the question. What's your weekly routine? What's the, well, you have a weekly routine. Weekly means all the days of the week. And you repeat the routine this week and the next week and so on more weeks. So it's a weekly routine. What is your weekly routine? Here are the questions.
1. Do you take a class in the evening? 2. Do you and your family eat together on Sundays? 3. Do your friends call you in the evening? 4. Does your best friend meet you after class?
Okay.
5.
Okay. Now here, number 1. Do you take a class in the evening, Carolina?
Yes.
Okay. Circle, yes, I do. Antonio, do you take a class in the evening?
Yes.
Okay. Question number 2. Do you and your family eat together on Sundays? You, Antonio?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. What about you, Carolina?
Yes, we do.
Okay, eat together on Sundays. Number 3. Okay, go and circle the answers in your book. Number 3. Do your friends call you in the evening? Carolina?
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Very good, because you have a life. Don't call me. What about you, Antonio? Do your friends call you in the evening?
Yes. Yes, they do.
Okay. Yes, they do. They call you. Oh, Antonio, I need something. Oh, come and play, Antonio. What is the answer? No, okay. Number 4. Does your best friend meet you after class? What about you, Caroline?
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't. Okay, your best friend doesn't meet you after class. What about you, Antonio? Does your best friend meet you after class?
No, here.
No, he doesn't. Okay,
He does.
very good. Now let's listen 5, 6, and 7. Please be careful because you need to complete the questions, okay? Here goes. Listen.
Do you and your friends play sports?
One more time.
5. Do you and your friends play sports?
6.
6. Do you go shopping on Saturdays? 6.
One more time.
Do you go shopping on Saturdays?
7.
7. Does your best friend go shopping with you?
One more time.
7. Does your best friend go shopping with you?
Okay. What are the words missing in question number 5?
You and your friends in the store.
Okay, okay, let me play it again. You need to listen. Listen to complete the question.
Best friend meet you after class?
Okay, that's number 4. Number 5.
5. Do you and your friends play sports?
What is the answer? What is missing here?
You,
Do. Very good. Do you
you
and your friends
play
play? Very good. Very good, Carolina. The next, number 6, is for you, Antonio. Okay, Antonio? Number 6, pay attention.
6. Do you go shopping on Saturdays?
Okay, Antonio, what is missing here?
You
Do you?
are shopping?
No. Listen again.
6. Do you go shopping on Saturdays?
Shopping.
Going shopping.
Shopping. Huh?
Go.
Go shopping. Very good. And number 7. Here is for Carolina, and here is for Antonio. Do you have the answer, Carolina?
with your best friends.
Here, the first gap, the first blank space. What is the word missing here?
Dos.
Does, Antonio, very good. Does your best friend, only one friend, singular.
Awesome.
Does your best friend
Goes.
goes or go?
Goes.
Okay,
Go.
here we have the third person. So it's only go. Because in affirmative, we change the verb, only affirmative. Negative, no change. Questions, no change. We don't change the verb in questions. Only in affirmative. We have the auxiliary. So take a look at the example here in number 4. Can you see number 4? It says, does your best friend meet? It doesn't say meets. No, no es. Only meet. Okay? Questions, we don't change the verb. So, Carolina, Antonio, this is for Antonio. Antonio, do you and your best friends, plural, play sports?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, we do. Yes, they do.
Yes, we do.
Exactly. Yes, we do. And if, what about the case in negative, Antonio? What is the answer if that was negative? No,
We do.
we don't. Exactly.
We don't.
No, we don't. Carolina, number 6, this is for you. Do you go shopping on Saturdays?
Yes, I do.
Exactly. Yes, I do. What about the negative, Carolina?
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Perfect. Number 7. Does your best friend go shopping with you, Antonio? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, yes. What?
Yes, good. Friend shopping.
Yes, you and your friend,
Yes,
two people.
yes, I do.
No, it's you and your friend. They is another, two other people. But this is you and your friend, like this one. You and your friends.
Yes, they do.
No, it's you and your friends. First person, we
Do.
do. What about the negative, Carolina?
No, we don't.
Why we? Why we, Antonio? Because it's you, Antonio, and your friend. Antonio and your friend. You go shopping. Two people. Not he, not they, we. Okay?
We
Okay,
don't.
Antonio?
Yes.
Okay.
Open it.
Any questions up to here? Any other question? Look at the example here. Can you give more information about your activities? In this case, Antonio, do you take a class in the evening?
Yes, I do. I go to English class.
Very good. What about Carolina, Antonio? Does Carolina or does she take a class in the evening?
Yes,
No,
she.
but this question is for Antonio.
Uh,
Okay. Antonio, does Carolina take a class in the evening?
yes,
Yes.
I do. I go to.
Carolina.
Pardon.
Yes. Because I am
I,
asking you about Carolina. Yes.
yes.
She.
Carolina
Yes, she
does.
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 Yes, she does.
Yes, she does.
And the second part is
Does.
she what? She.
She go to.
No,
Goes.
she go no. She
She goes
goes.
to an English class.
Very good.
Yeah.
Because we are talking about Carolina.
Mhm.
Okay, Carolina, what about you, Carolina? Do you take a class in the evening?
Yes,
He,
I do.
he,
I go to exercise classes de, bueno, yes,
An,
I do.
an exercise class.
An exercise class.
Very good. What about Antonio? Does Antonio go to an exercise class? Negative.
No,
he,
no, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. There are different ways to talk about different activities. Okay? That's the importance of communication. Let's go to part 3. To form questions now. As you can see, we are using auxiliaries here, do and does. When do we use do or does? Different auxiliaries. We use does when we talk about he or she. Okay, third person, maybe it. We use does when we ask about he, she, or it. One person, third person. And we use do with the others. Okay? For example, here, can you read this statement, Carolina? Can you read this question?
Do you go to a class in the evening?
Do you go to a class in the evening? Antonio, can you read number 2?
Do you and your friends play sport after class?
Yes, those are questions. Look at the example. Do, then we have the auxiliary here. After the auxiliary, we have the subject, you, and then we have the verb, go. Here is the subject, here is the verb. And finally, a complement to complete the question. A class, indeed, the information, sports after class. So let's read number 3. Carolina, can you read number 3?
Do your friends make phone calls at night?
Very good. You see the verb, it's in bold letters. The verb doesn't change. Antonio, can you read number 4?
Does your mother work on the weekends?
Exactly. When we use does, the verb doesn't change. We don't say, does your mother works? No, this is incorrect, okay? Very important. We don't change the verb when we are making questions or asking questions. Does your mother work? That is correct. Does your mother works? Incorrect, okay? We add the S only for affirmative sentences. Only affirmative. In negative, we don't change. In questions, we don't change the verb. Okay? Only affirmative. Let's see about the questions. Here, we have some questions that are incomplete. Now we need to complete the questions with the auxiliary do or does and the verb. The verb is missing. Let's check the verbs first, and then we are going to write do or does. Okay? Number 1. Number 1 is an example. It's already done. Do you make phone calls? Remember, these activities are here. Okay? So number 1, make phone calls. Number 2, your friends on the internet. What is the verb on the internet? Let's see. We have an example maybe at the beginning. Do homework, no, check email. Could be check email. Okay, so let's identify the verb. Do your friends on the internet in class? What is the verb?
Do your friends
Only the verb. I'm going to help you. Surf. Surf the internet. Surf on the internet. Or maybe we can say go on the internet. Easier. Go on the internet in class. First, the verb. What is the verb missing in number 3, Carolina? Her email.
check?
Check. Exactly. Check her email. Antonio, what is the verb missing in number 4? The laundry.
No.
Antonio.
No.
Do.
You?
Do. We say do. Do the laundry. Okay. Now, Carolina, Antonio, I'm going to give you 1 minute to complete the others. 5 to 10, okay? 1 minute. You just need to write the verb, the news, online games, classes, shopping, breakfast, your room. Your father, space the news. You and your best friends, space online games, space classes in the evening, space shopping after class, space breakfast together, space your room every day. Time is running. Okay, time is up. What about number 5? What is the answer for number 5?
Watch.
Watch the news. No.
Listen the news.
Read.
Read. Well, you know something, Carolina? You are right. Because it doesn't say newspaper. It says news only. You are right. Antonio, in your case, sometimes is correct that in this case, watch. Because you may read news also and say you read the news. In this case, we are going to write watch. Very good, Carolina. Very good, Antonio. And number 6, Antonio. What is number 6? Online games.
Play.
Play. Very good, Antonio. Play online games. Number 7, Clarina.
Go.
Go to classes, but let me show you something.
Go.
Take
Take.
classes because it's plural. Take classes in the evening. Antonio, number 8, very easy. Shopping.
Go.
Go. Very good. Yes, for do, do. For go is go shopping. Number 9, Carolina, breakfast.
Eat.
Eat, very good. Or have breakfast. Very good. Finally, Antonio, your room.
Sleep.
Antonio,
Clear.
clean,
Clean.
clean. That's the word, clean. Now we need to complete the questions using the auxiliary do or the auxiliary does. Remember, we use do only for he or she. Okay? When we are talking about one person, he or she, no I, no you, no we, no they. For example, your friends. How many friends? One or many? One friend or two friends?
Two friends.
Plural, yes. So, do or does?
But
friends, we can use they for friends. They are my friends. So, do or does?
Do.
Do,
Do.
because it's plural. We are talking about two or more friends, plural. Your mother.
Do.
Do.
What pronoun can we use
Do.
for your mother?
She.
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 She does.
Exactly. Does your mother?
Your mother.
Does your mother? Parents, plural. Parents. Do or does?
Do. Do.
Do.
Do.
Do. Why, Carolina? Because parents is plural. Mother and father. So we can also say like this. Mom, dad, they. Okay? They are my fathers. They are my mom and dad. Number 5. Your father. What pronoun can we use with your father? He or she?
Does. He.
Does. Exactly.
He
Does.
watches the news.
Does your father watch the news online every day? Okay. Please try to do 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 by yourselves. Do it alone. Do it you. I give you 2 minutes. Do or does. Remember, he, she, we are going to use does for he or she. For the others, do. For singular,
She.
does. For
Do.
plural or first person, do.
Do.
Okay, time is running. One more minute. Ready? What about number 6, Antonio? Do or does?
Do.
Do. Very good. Carolina, number 7, do or does?
Do.
Nope.
Do.
Your best friend. How? One friend or 2 or more?
Como.
Only one.
Yes.
Friend,
Do.
singular.
Do.
Do or does?
Does.
Does. Very good. Antonio,
Do.
Do you, very easy.
Does.
Excellent job. Carolina, number 9.
Does,
Your family.
does,
Very good, Carolina. In this case, is one family. Does your family. Very good. And finally, 10. What about this, Antonio?
Do. Does.
Do or does?
Um, Does.
Check number 8.
A ver. ¿Es do?
Do, Antonio? Yes, it's do. Do you? Here in some examples, you can see the word your, meaning it's a friend, it's a parent, it's a mother, it's a father, uh, but because this is a possessive. But in this case, it's only one person is directly do you. You see the example? Do you make? Do you go? You answer this. And do you clean? These are the questions in the simple present. We have answers that are yes or no. For example, yes, I do means yes. No, I don't means no. But we need to say it completely. So it's acceptable to say yes. It's okay. It's acceptable to say no. But the complete form is to say yes, I do. So for example, Carolina, do you go to classes in the evening?
yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Negative?
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Antonio, do you and your friends play sports after class?
Yes, we do.
Or negative?
No, we don't.
Very good. Carolina, do your friends make phone calls at night?
No, I don't.
No, they don't. Okay. If the answer is affirmative, you say
Yes, they do.
yes, they do. Very good. Antonio, does your mother work on the weekends?
Weekends. Yes, she does.
She does. Affirmative, negative?
Negativa, no, she don't.
No, she doesn't.
Teacher,
Hey,
por ejemplo, en la 10, tenía dudas, por ejemplo, ahí dice, pusimos do, pero porque fuera does, por ejemplo, diría, does you brother, por ejemplo, brother.
does your brother, exactly, your brother, only
Tenemos que
one
poner,
brother.
ajá, el nombre de la tercera persona, ¿no?
Exactly.
Oh, ya.
Your brother, he, third person, we use does.
Debe que ser he, she, o it.
Exactly.
Okay, teacher.
Yes. Okay, Carolina, any questions?
No, teacher.
No? Okay. So this is the way we ask questions and we have the answers. Yes or no. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, we do. No, we don't, and so on. Okay. Now we have some time expressions to talk about our routines. For example, you see, when we answer this, when we say minutes ago, I play soccer on Mondays, we use on to talk
Monday.
about days of the week, on Mondays. Also, we use on to talk about weekends. How many days are there in the weekend? How many days? What are the weekends days? Remember the days of the week? Which days are the weekend? The weekend is Saturday and Sunday. The weekend means fin de semana. The weekend. So we have Sunday and we have Saturday. That's the weekend. Remember this, please. You can write it down. Weekend,
Sunday,
Sunday,
Saturday,
and Saturday.
Saturday.
Yes, weekend. And we have here the weekend. On the weekends, we have more expressions. In the mornings, to talk about activities you do in the mornings. In the afternoons, for activities in the afternoon. In the evenings, before you go to sleep. Activities you do in the evenings. At night, when everything is dark. Activities at night. Repeat with me. On Mondays.
On Monday,
On the weekends.
on the weekends,
In the morning.
in the morning,
In the afternoon.
in the afternoon,
In the evening.
in the evening,
At night.
at night.
Okay, those are moments or general expressions about time.
At
Here,
night.
excuse me,
Por la noche, at night.
at night, exactly. Yes, at night. Yes,
Morning es muy temprano y afternoon, la tarde, evening, que
evening. Maybe, Carolina, some people say in the evening about 7 p.m. 7 to 10 or 11 is not exactly. Meaning noche o tarde noche, in the evening. For example, it's almost 6 o'clock. It's almost, well, it's a few minutes and we are in the evening. It's also in the afternoon, but close to the evening. At night, when it's close, when it's not close, it's dark, no sun, you can see the stars at night. So these are time expressions, general. We don't say the hour, we just say the general time expressions. In the morning, what time? No, in the morning. For example, your friends, when you, I don't know, have a date or an appointment to see a friend maybe in La Plaza, Galerías or something. See you in the morning. See you in the morning? What time? In the morning. Oh, from 7 to 12. No, give me an hour because the morning, 6 hours. Okay. Or in the afternoon, evening. Okay. So it's a general. Excuse me.
What is, ¿qué significa appointment?
Appointment, cita,
Cita.
date. When you have a meeting.
Thank you, teacher.
Don't worry, no one. Thank you for asking me. And here we have more expressions. Before. What means before?
Después del desayuno, después. Seguido.
No, no, no después.
Before,
After means
después.
exactly. So before,
Antes.
exactly.
Before.
Before breakfast, what do you do before breakfast? How I sleep. I get up, I take a shower, and then I eat breakfast. So before breakfast, I get up, I take a shower, then I eat breakfast. After class, what do you do after class? Oh, I do homework. I go home. after class. Okay, after. And every day, every day, every day, I eat. Of course, we eat every day. Every day, we take a shower. Yes, we need to take a shower. Activities we do every day. For example, here, the activities we do. We wake up every day?
Yes.
So you can say, I wake up every day. Can you repeat that? I wake up every day.
I wake up every day.
Okay.
Okay. I take a shower on Saturdays.
I take shower.
I take a shower every day.
Okay.
Every day. Very good, Carolina. What about you, Antonio?
I take the shower every day.
Every day, yes. It's an everyday activity. I take a shower on Saturdays. So I shower on Saturday. No, it's just kidding. So for example, uh, uh, have breakfast or eat breakfast.
Have breakfast.
Uh-huh.
I breakfast.
When do you eat breakfast? What time do you eat breakfast? In the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening?
In the morning.
In the morning. So we can say, I have breakfast
In the morning.
in the morning. Yes. I finish work. When do you finish work?
Finish work.
In
Afternoon.
In
even
the afternoon or in the evening? Very good.
Uh-huh.
Very good. When do you go to bed?
But in the night.
night.
At night.
Night.
At night. Very good.
Teacher, el término at, ¿qué significa?
En.
En.
Lo mismo que in the mornings, in the afternoon, in the evenings. But for night, we use at. All the time. At night. Okay? And before or prior an activity, well, if you do something before another activity, you say before and then the activity, before breakfast, before lunch, before class, and then after class. And if you do an activity 7 days of the week, you say, I do the activity every day. Okay? So, this is the question. Do you make phone calls late at night?
No. I
No,
don't.
I don't. I go to bed early every night.
I go to bed early every night. So, okay, in this part of the lesson, we need to create questions here. Write a questions to ask your classmate. We need to create a question using these sentences. For example, number 1 is done. Exercise before breakfast. The question is, do you? We are always using do you. Do you exercise before breakfast? That's the question. For number 2, what is the question?
Do you clean the house every day?
Exactly. Do you clean the house?
Every day.
Exactly. Do you clean the house every day? That's the question. For number 3, what is the question, Antonio? Studies at night. Sorry, studies English late at night.
Do you
Do you?
study English late?
Do you studies?
Studies?
Study. Do you study?
Study English late
Mhm.
at night?
Late is the opposite of early, is the other way. What means late? Late is different from early. Early means temprano. Late means, oh, it's late.
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 For example, yesterday, you were late for class. Late.
Okay.
What is late? What means late? Carolina, what means late? One is early and the other is late. For example, 6 o'clock in the morning, early. 10 o'clock in the morning is late. So late is, imagine, Antonio, imagine that you have a game, a soccer game at 6 o'clock and you need to go to the park. Are you early or late to go
Late.
to the park? Late. What means late? The game is at 6 and you are here in class. Late means tarde.
Tarde.
Write it down. Write it down. Late means tarde. So do you study English late at night? So imagine that you are studying and it's night and you are falling to sleep. Number 4. What is for number 4?
You get,
Do you, exactly.
you get up early on Sunday.
Do you get up early on Sundays? Very good. Number 5, Antonio.
Do you play? Do you play on a sport team?
Very good. Meaning if you play with a team, that you are playing with a sports team, con un equipo deportivo. Number 6, Carolina.
Does play on.
We are using do.
Play.
Do you play? Yes.
Play on an sport team.
Okay. Now number 6.
Do you play? Play.
Number 6.
You work.
Oh, pardon. Do you work on the weekend?
Do you work on the weekends? Carolina, do you work on the weekends?
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Antonio, do you work on the weekends? Saturday and Sunday?
Yes.
Really? Okay. Good man. Number 7, Antonio.
Guns to be here every night.
Do you go to bed early
night.
every night? Every
night.
Do you go to bed early every night? Repeat after me. Do you go to bed early every night?
Every night.
You go to bed early every day.
And finally, number 8, before we go, number 8.
Do you eat a snack after class?
Do you eat a snack after class? Maybe mango with sauce. Maybe some jicamas with chile piquín.
Apple.
Or an apple, yes. With a little bit of chamoy, no?
Yes.
So these are activities somebody can do. The activity says, find someone who, but we create the questions. In this case, we need to ask your partners. And we are going to do this on Monday, okay? So I'm going to see you guys on Monday. Remember, we are talking about activities. These are many activities we do. We learn, well, we review the pronouns to make statements or sentences with third person. We change the verbs with third person. We saw a video for that. And this is another way to change with consonant plus y. We are going to go next class also to see about ways to say yes and different ways to say no to sound more natural in English. Okay, before we go, let's go to the workbook. This is our practice. Let's do this activity together. We have to complete Peter's email with the correct form of the verbs. Remember, we change the verb in affirmative with third person. For example, here we have some answers. Number 1 says, hi, guess what? I have a new job in a coffee shop. It's hard work. I what? Using this verb. I get up. Yes, I get up. We don't change because it's I. And I work late. Very good. But the coffee is good. My boss. Now here is talking about the boss. My boss is nice. He is French. And he
Studies.
Very good, Carolina. Studies English at night. He does, Antonio. He does. He does his homework in the coffee shop. I what?
Help.
I help. Very good. I help him. Yo le ayudo. I help him sometimes. He, pay attention, he is quiet and he negative talk.
Don't talk.
Don't?
No, he doesn't.
Exactly. He doesn't talk. He doesn't talk a lot. Antonio, next one. He
don't listen.
This one, Antonio.
Listen, no? Listen.
Pero no does. Only listen. But we change the verb for third person. So, he listens. You add an S at the end of the verb because he listens. He listens to the radio and
Sing.
Sing or sings?
Sing.
Sings with an S, third person. Here is the boss, you see, he's singing. But we negative like.
We don't like.
We
Like.
don't.
Right.
We don't like the same music. Antonio,
Like.
he what?
Like.
Likes.
Likes.
He likes coffee too. We bought means ambos. We bought
Ah,
4 cups of coffee every day. Okay. Now, please, you can practice here in your book by answering these activities. What are typical morning activities? So, you need to match the expressions with the list. For example, do homework or do my homework. Study to the radio, study my email,
English.
study English,
English.
and you match the other expressions.
On the internet.
And then you write true sentences about your routine, affirmative sentences. For example, this one, I don't do my homework in the morning. For number 2, you can say, I study English at 4 p.m. I study English at 4 p.m. It's true. So you are going to write true sentences, affirmative sentences. Next activity, because this is just an example. Routines, lesson B. What's fun, what's not? Which routine activities are fun for you? You are going to complete the charts and maybe add your own ideas. For example, fun means that you are happy. Yay! Not fun, you don't like it. For example, fun, play sport. Check email, fun or not fun?
Fun.
Okay. Clean the house, fun, not fun.
Fun.
It's fun, es divertido limpiar la casa?
No fun.
Not fun. Well, for some people it's fun. For
No.
example, do the laundry. Fun, not fun.
Fun.
You need to place, you need to put the activities in the correct chart, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so some activities are fun, like play sports, not fun, like do the laundry. And here, well, to finish this one, you are going to write the days of the week in a date book. Date means libro de citas, date book. It's like a calendar. So for example, Sunday, I go shopping on Sundays. Remember your activities? What do you do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday? And then you write what you do on these days. Like the activity we did here. Remember? I play soccer on Mondays. Okay. Maybe this one here. I play soccer on Monday. It's an example. And about you, use time expressions to write one thing you do and one thing you don't do. These are for activities, affirmative and negative. For example, on the weekends, I clean the house on the weekends. I don't go to work on the weekends. And here, number 2, after work or after class. For example, I can say, I go to bed. No, I go, no, I don't. I study. No, I study now. After work, I go home after work. Everybody goes home after work. Negative. I don't eat after class. I don't eat after class. So you write one affirmative and one negative. Using after every day, on Saturdays, in the afternoons, or at night. Okay? Okay, Antonio?
Yes.
Okay, Carolina?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So you have practice to do over the weekend. So what are you going to do on the weekend? Study English, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Very good.
Thank you.
So guys, let me just finish my presentation here.
Thank you, teacher.
Have a nice weekend. Don't forget to practice. Antonio, Carolina, don't forget to practice. So next week on Monday, we are going to continue with unit number 4. Okay? We have to hurry up a little because we lost one day. We lose one day already. Okay?
Okay.
Very good.